Boxing truth here. Mikey Garcia is still undecided on an actual promoter he wants to sign or an actual advisor he would like to sign with. He's taking his time instead of rushing to a commitment with a promoter, as he's looking to do a fight-by-fight basis. Right now he's having a just a one-fight deal with the PBC. Perhaps it could lead to a more exclusive deal, or maybe a relationship where Mikey will be fighting for the PBC fight-by-fight basis. But he's yet to commit to any promoter or any advisor for right now. And Mikey Garcia, he's unveiled his plans for the future. He's looking to campaign in the lightweight division. He's going to take a tune-up bout at a catch weight between 135 and 140 pounds. He's fighting a very inactive opponent for his next assignment on July 30th on the undercard of the Leo Santa Cruz Carl Frampton fight in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center on July 30th. Mikey Garcia is fighting Elio Rojas, a former featherweight champion. The guy's been very inactive, only fought 4 times in the past 6 years, and ironically, he hasn't fought in almost 2 years, pretty much 2 years, similar to Mikey Garcia coming into this fight. And he's fighting at a weight he's never had any success in, has never really campaigned in, hasn't fought any serious competition in. So it's a very safe fight for Mikey Garcia. Just a showcase bout, get his feet wet, see where he's at in his career. I'm not sure if the layoffs had any effect, because Mikey pretty much stayed in the gym. The guy, even though he was inactive, was going through a long, ongoing battle with Top Rank. He was still in the gym, staying sharp, helping his stablemates for fights, constantly training. So sparring is not as good as actual fighting, but it's better than nothing. It's better than to stay in the gym than to pretty much not be in the gym, where it has an effect on your body. You lose everything. Your hands even get soft when you stop punching things. So Mikey Garcia, he's unveiled his plans for his career. He's going to campaign in the lightweight division, and he's going to cherry pick Terry Flanagan to capture his a third WO strap in 3 weight divisions. That's what Mikey's looking to do. He's gunning for Terry Flanagan, who he'll like to collect a third WO strap, something he's done twice before in 126 pounds and 130 pound division. So he's going to look to collect a third strap for WO. And Terry Flanagan, he's the weakest belt holder in the lightweight division. It's a good fight for Mikey, because Flanagan, he's a British fighter. He won a vacant strap. He hasn't really fought anybody significant or the elite lightweights out there. He's made a couple of defenses. He's about to have a trash defense in his next fight against Mizunke Fana, a 40-year-old fighter. And it's not the most dangerous fight out there for Mikey Garcia. There's plenty of guys Mikey Garcia could fight in the lightweight division, which is becoming one of the better divisions. I mean, there's some guys in the lightweight division that could really fight. There's some name guys. There's some significant fights. There's even a money fight. The money fight is between the winner of Anthony Crolla and Georgia Linares, as they're going to unify the titles, at least on paper, whatever, later in the year. And that's a fight that Mikey should definitely be gunning for sometime in the near future. He can do a unification bout. If he's gunning for Flanagan, that's fine. But there's other fights out there for Mikey Garcia. There's the guy that holds the WBC strap, Dejan. Can't pronounce his last name. However, he's a dangerous fighter. And he doesn't really have a lot of name recognition. He doesn't bring a lot of money to a table. So I really doubt that fight happens. Which is why Mikey Garcia is trying to cherry pick Terry Flanagan. He sees him as the weakest link, the weakest belt holder, and he is. You don't hear Mikey Garcia name calling Dejan, the guy who holds the WBC strap, or even a Crolla or Georgia Linares. Those are much better fights. Those are much more dangerous fights. There's also a Denis Shavikov. He's still out there. He just beat the shit out of another exposed Heyman prospect this past weekend. I would love to see that fight. Too bad it's probably never going to happen unless Shavikov can pick up a belt. There's also a potential Lomachenko fight, which I would love to see. And it's a fight that Mikey Garcia is open to. He said he would embrace that fight, that he would like to fight Vasyl Lomachenko someday. Now, that's a fight that's definitely possible. Lomachenko has talked about moving up in weight very soon. He's looking to collect a third strap in his career, as Loma is looking to move up in weight sooner rather than later. He might not have a long stay at 130-pound division, or he might move up and down. It really depends on the fights. But that's a fight down the road I would like to see. Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia. It's an interesting fight. It has a good storyline as well. I mean, before Mikey got into this litigation suit with Top Rank, he was the guy for Top Rank. Top Rank was trying to build him up into a big star, into moving up in weight and win belts, collect straps, and eventually fight the biggest name in Top Rank stable, in Manny Pacquiao. I mean, Bob Arum had a lot of plans for Mikey Garcia, but Mikey wasn't happy with his contract. Decided to sue Top Rank, and now he's out. He's free of Top Rank, and now Lomachenko appears to be that guy for Top Rank, as Top Rank is looking to make him add a lot of credentials into his career. Maybe they can't make Lomachenko to a superstar, but they could definitely make him one of the most respected fighters in the sport, and also getting the most recognition by constantly making history and adding credentials into his career. Maybe Bob Arum can't make Lomachenko into a superstar, but he could definitely get him to the Hall of Fame, have him become one of the great fighters of his time. And a fight between Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia will be the ultimate revenge for Top Rank. If Lomachenko could step up in weight and trash Mikey Garcia, I mean, that would put a big smile on Bob Arum's face, probably, to see his current fighter beat the shit out of one of his former fighters that he also had big plans for, but never came to fruition. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you consider Mikey Garcia gunning for Terry Flanagan a cherry pick, a guy who is considered the weakest belt holder in the lightweight division, won a vacant strap, and is making a trash defense in his next upcoming fight? What other fights would you like to see with Mikey Garcia in the lightweight division? What's his most dangerous fight? And how do you see a Lomachenko-Mikey Garcia fight playing out? This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.